Hello lovelies, in today's video we're covering what to avoid wearing in winter 2025 if you don't want to look outdated, and more specifically what to lean into to freshen up your look and have functionality, look relevant, but also timeless as well. The new year is such a fantastic time to rethink your closet and think about the pieces that maybe aren't serving you anymore. That is a lot about what this channel focuses on, is making sure that you're wearing 80% of your closet. I'm Ziba, I'm a stylist, and I've covered many shows in Paris, New York, but I'm also just a mom trying to get dressed in the morning. So if that sounds good to you, make sure to hit the subscribe button and we'll get right to it. First thing that you want to avoid if you don't want to look outdated in winter 2025 is paying attention to your blazer. I've seen some people talk about how oversized blazers are so out of style and to really avoid that. But I kind of wonder if that's true or not, because as I covered in my last video, the 80s and maximalism and a lot of opulence is heading our way next year. So I have a feeling that we're going to be seeing a lot of very structured silhouettes that are tailored, bigger shoulder pads, and just overall just a little bit more volume than we've been seeing in the previous years. So if you love oversized blazers and that's your thing, I wouldn't necessarily get rid of them. I would, however, pay attention to the fabric and the texture that you're wearing. Sometimes it's easy to look outdated when you're wearing a blazer that is not the best quality fabric. And I'll show you an example of this. Both of these blazers are about the same size in terms of how oversized they are, and they're about the same price. They're both really affordable. One of them is by Walmart and one of them is by Commence. And so they're both kind of in that $50 range. And so it's sometimes not necessarily about how much things are, but rather how they fall, the different fabric that they decided to use. On one hand, the Walmart blazer is kind of that weird shade of camel that doesn't look like an expensive camel. The fabric is 100% polyester, which is no surprise why once even I did steam it and iron it, it still wasn't, the wrinkles were still kind of like not quite coming out. So all of the combination of the cheaper fabric, the wrinkles not coming out, and then it being oversized in a way that really overwhelms my frame is just gonna make any outfit look a lot more outdated. On the other hand, this blazer, which is a suede imitation material, is a very rich chocolate brown, which automatically makes it look a little bit more expensive. And even though it is more oversized, it doesn't quite like leave me shapeless in the way that the camel colored blazer left me. The other nice thing about this material too is that it doesn't wrinkle very easily, which is great, because looking wrinkled, and forget looking frumpy, it somehow always makes you look a little outdated, even if you're wearing like the most current piece available on the market right now. If you have a wrinkled piece, it just looks frumpy and outdated. So I really try to stay away from fabrics that I can't upkeep. The other thing that's really helping out the chocolate colored blazer is that it's in one of this season's hottest trends, which is suede. It's actually really, really hard to tell that it is not real suede. So because it is in that material, it's a little bit more updated and it doesn't look like I'm wearing a summer fabric in winter. It updates whatever it is that I'm gonna wear. One of the ways that I've been styling this chocolate brown blazer this month is with corduroy pants, which are an absolute must where I live. I live in upstate New York, so it is freezing right now, and it's one of the only fabrics that, honest to goodness, keeps me warm in the winter. So I don't know if you can relate to this. Let me know if you live in a cold climate. I'd love to hear what your go-to fabrics are for winter if you live in a cold climate, because that's definitely one of the materials that I really reach for because it is so nice and warm, as well as cashmere. But in this outfit, wearing those corduroy pants, wearing this with a black turtleneck. Turtlenecks are really trendy, not only this whole season, but next. Kind of an unexpected layer in a striped button-down shirt. Sometimes striped button-down shirts are kind of left to spring, summer, and then we forget about them and we put them away in our closet for 6 months when we really can be getting more use out of them. Silk is such a phenomenal material that works in so many different seasons. And so pulling it back out and kind of playing around with textures and freshening up your winter look, some of these unexpected fabrics and prints can add a lot of life to your winter outfit. So wearing this striped button down with the cords, belt, a turtleneck, and then layering on that suede jacket just to give it a very beautiful, classic and warm Ralph Lauren look that I really love. I get a lot of inspiration from that designer. So rethinking your blazer, not being so stuck in, oh, I can't wear oversized, or I can't wear peplum, or you know, whatever it might be, and just really thinking long and hard about the fabrics that are going to make you look more elegant. Second thing that can make you look outdated by wearing a hat kind of as an afterthought because you're cold and you're freezing and you have this really beautiful outfit that you've planned and crafted, and then you're running out the door, much like a scarf or any kind of bag, and not have a lot of strategy about. Being more mindful about your hat is going to really update and elevate your outfit. You can imagine having a really beautiful outfit like this, and then at the very last second, kind of just popping on like a knit, kind of weathered beanie that, you know, doesn't quite go with the whole look. Is just gonna crush your overall look and make your whole outfit look outdated. Instead, put a little bit more intention into your hat and have them ready to go. I bet most of us have one of the many different hats that are trending this season. There's so many beautiful hats that I've seen, and I've actually just ordered this one by Ralph Lauren. It's very affordable, and it's a little newsboy hat that's called a garrosh as well. Corduroy, it's warm, and it just elevates any look. So you can lean into something like that. I also have in my cart, I haven't purchased it quite yet, this gorgeous hat by Apres that sells really beautiful faux furs. I love wearing their coats and actually have ordered their longer faux fur coat as well as the shorter brown one. I'm finding that after buying a couple of mini coats this last fall, I haven't worn them as much because I feel like they make me look really short, and I don't like what they've done to some of the silhouettes of my outfit. So I'm going back to the lengths that I really love, which are crop jackets and then maxi coats as well. But I digress. Picking out some of these hats you probably already have in your closet. Bucket hats are still really trending. They started to really pop up in 2021 and they haven't gone anywhere. I see them everywhere in so many shapes and sizes. So really there is something for everybody. Pillbox hats that are very 60s coded that we're seeing a lot lately as part of this retro movement. Even for those of you who really love chic French outfit formulas. Be sure to check out some of my videos on French outfit formulas that I really love. I love having outfit formulas for when I don't know what to wear, and winter is one of those times where I really struggle getting inspiration. So if you're like me, make sure to check it out. Another thing that you want to avoid if you don't want to look outdated this winter is just a big shapeless wool maxi skirt or just something that is frumpy and shapeless, and lean into more of the sheer skirts that we saw all year long. The sheer trend is here to stay for 2025, but don't fret, because unlike summer where sheer is hard because it's summer and so you don't need a lot of layers and it's very hard to wear a lot of stuff underneath your sheer items, in winter you can actually use a sheer topper for almost anything over your outfit. So a really great way to kind of update a skirt look is using a sheer skirt, wearing fleece tights or even leggings underneath, knee-high boots, over the knee boots, and then layering on, and even like a longer sweater if you want to cover even more. It's a great way to add that boho chic romance and kind of like drama in your outfit without showing anything, because you'll be wearing tights and leggings and all the things underneath, not to mention the boots, and also a longer sweater and maybe even a blazer as well. The fourth thing to avoid wearing if you don't want to look out of style is distressed jeans. And I hear some people saying that like only dark wash denim is in and light wash is out. I don't know, I kind of struggle with that. I like dark wash denim better. I do feel like it is more elegant and looks polished. It kind of walks the fine line between, is it jeans, is it trousers, what is it? Looks elevated. However, I think that sometimes a very nice light wash pair of jeans can look so beautiful with winter pieces, because it's kind of an unexpected piece. It's like that striped top at the beginning or even the sheer skirt where you don't expect that light wash, and it brings light into an otherwise kind of like dreary color palette or even like a dreary day. Like where I live, we get such little sunshine that if I'm gonna get a little bit of light in my pants, like I'll take it. It's kind of like wearing white trousers in winter as well. That can look really fresh and kind of just have a popping outfit when you have this color that is more of a summer look. Having any kind of wash jeans that you like, whether it's dark or lighter wash, is not having a lot of tears, rips, distressing, acid wash. Having nice clean lines is going to make you look elevated, updated, and it's timeless. Like those jeans are never gonna go out of style. Even when distressed jeans do come back in style, because it will happen, no one's gonna look at your really beautiful, seamless, non-distressed, clean pair of jeans and be like, oh, that's terrible, you know? I don't think so. I think distressed jeans make up a large part of what gives so many types of jeans a bad rap. For example, skinny jeans, because there's that trauma of wearing skinny jeans largely in a distressed wash or cut. So then we associate that with skinny jeans and like we knock out the whole category, when in reality skinny jeans play such an important part in a classic wardrobe because they go really well with with a lot of blazers and also button downs, knee-high boots, and things like that. I have a whole video dedicated on how to style skinny jeans, a more contemporary and fresh way, so make sure to check it out. And along with that, for the next one is rethinking your ankle boots. Ankle boots are great. We all wear them. We love them. They're functional. They sit really well underneath longer trousers. If you wear a pair of jeans that is shorter and you have that ankle boot, it is so distracting, not to mention it makes you look a lot shorter if you have like skin showing between the hemline of your jeans and your boots as well. In this example, a better shoe would have been a knee-high boot that doesn't show that hemline. And for this ankle boot, it would have looked fantastic with maybe wide leg jeans that goes over that ankle line of the shoe and doesn't show your skin. It still sticks out. You can see the pretty boot and they're comfortable, but there's not that disjointed look that can look very dated. It looks very 2018 to me. Not that there's anything horrible with looking like 2018. I'm just saying like it doesn't look fresh and updated. Number 6 is cutout tops. And I actually just gifted this one sweater that had these cutout shoulder situation that I felt like a dream in. Literally, it was only like 3 years ago or so. And there's a big movement towards off the shoulder tops as a replacement for that. They look so elegant, and I think they show a really nice part of a woman's body, which is the, you know, the neckline, the collarbone, shoulders, beautiful. I have a feeling that many of us struggle with those because we're uncomfortable with our bras. Sometimes kills the vibe for me is like, I know it looks beautiful, but I don't feel beautiful because I'm constantly like popping up my shirt, like with my hand. Top that you could choose to swap instead that is really, really different, but they're also really trendy are denim shirts. Denim on denim is a consistent trend that always looks so sharp, and it makes you look put together regardless of the season or the time period or the trends. It's timeless. And you can wear more of a jacket style. I prefer, instead of that, I prefer more of a fitted denim shirt that I can tuck into jeans with a belt and then, you know, underneath a blazer or a crop jacket. Also a great outfit formula for when you don't know what to wear. The 7th thing to avoid if you don't want to look outdated is wearing your belt as an afterthought. Many of us have belts from years past, even decades past. I know I have a couple belts that are at least 15 years old. The metal on the buckle is kind of starting to peel. The brass is showing, that kind of stuff. Don't have your belt be an afterthought. Belts are big, big, big. Even if you don't love necessarily wasting your outfit. We've seen a lot this year of those oversized blazers that I was talking about at the beginning. Belting those, cinching at the waist, having a very Dior-inspired silhouette. Above and beyond that, belting can really help you look taller, can really help an hourglass pear shape, or anytime that you want to create more of a waist. It really benefits a lot of our body shapes. Not everybody, but many of us. And the cool thing is that right now, belts have really evolved. There's something for everyone. There's studs, there's different metals and different textures, and you have some that you can sit on, they can sit on your hip or right on your waist. And even accessory belts, just like as an accent when maybe it's not needed, maybe you already have a form-fitting dress and you add it anyway, just to have an extra accessory. You're also seeing it a lot in different clothes. Like I just got a dress at Ralph Lauren that has like a beautiful sweater dress that has like just a little belt accent here on the side, and then also a sweater that has a little belt accent here on the neck. And even Epres has a scarf right now that is also in my cart with that bucket hat. A beautiful scarf that has like 2 little belts that kind of hold it in place, and I love the way that looks. I think it looks so elegant. So there's just a lot of belt accents everywhere, and wearing them more mindfully so that they're not something that is so functional, which they are, but not just as a function, but more as a statement, almost even sometimes to like lead your outfit with said belt, can really help update your look. Make sure to check out Trends That Died in 2024 and what's coming in 2025 for more wearable trends that is just so fun to talk about. If you had fun with me today, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and I hope to see you really soon.